Pritzker frames it, you are profiling brown people, that this immigration crackdown is designed to go after people of color.
It's such a, oh, what a dumb question. President Trump ran and won a campaign on turning back the border invasion.
You've said
you
that
have the mayor
several
of Chicago
times, Stephen. We have a limited amount of time, so let me ask you. Let me ask you about the governor of Illinois.
He declared a no-go zone. He declared a no-go zone for ICE. The illegal aliens who are here are taking jobs away from blacks. They're taking jobs away from whites. They're taking jobs away from Latinos. They're taking their health benefits away, they're taking their school slots away, and of course in many cases they're committing heinous crime. Black people in Chicago are thrilled that we're getting the illegal aliens out of their communities.
Guys, we got to talk about based Stephen Miller out here cooking again. Like, he's got to be top 2 master chef in terms of top cooks in the kitchen, because he absolutely slaughters this woke CNN propagandist Boris Sanchez out here trying to denounce and demean and, you know, just basically downplay all of these anti-ICE raids. Like, people, they just had the other day, a ICE vehicle was run off the road. They had a scenario where they boxed in ICE agents, so several vehicles boxed in ICE agents.
This is a video of a woman literally trying to run a DHS officer like off the road. You can see the lights here. This is a Department of Homeland Security vehicle, and this SUV keeps ramming into it. And then you'll see here he tries to escape, and this woman is just following him right on his tail. And now another DHS vehicle is right behind them following along. You can see, look, she's literally ramming him off the road over here to the side. This is absolutely insane. And then you can see the officer gets out, points a gun at the vehicle. They try to back up and escape, but that other vehicle stops her in her tracks from going away. Then they get out of the vehicle, and this woman ends up driving off over this curb trying to escape. But I think she ended up messing up her truck somehow because it didn't get very far. And as you can see here, the vehicle over here is like stopped in its tracks. All the officers are surrounding it. It can't go anywhere. This is the insane stuff that these federal officers have to go through every single day. And has the left toned down their rhetoric at all? You know, they were saying the right needs to tone down their rhetoric a few weeks ago when Charlie Kirk died. Have they toned down their rhetoric? They're still to this day comparing like ICE and the Trump administration to Nazis. And here we have federal officers being attacked every single day because regular people literally think these people are Nazis. This is probably not going to stop. Make sure you share this, because the best thing we can do right now is just bring awareness to this crazy stuff happening. Because you know the mainstream media is not going to talk about this.
I mean, you got these people out of control. They got people trying to plant bombs. I mean, this is just crazy, and the fake news is still trying to play cover for this. You would expect the Democrat politicians, in a sense, now they shouldn't lie, but in a sense, it's their job to try to make Republicans look bad, so you support their party. I mean, I wish it didn't work like that, but at least for Democrats, that's how it works. But the news's job is just to report the news, so I don't know. They have no excuse. So without further ado, let's go ahead and react to this. By the way, guys, there's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype videos. So be sure to like the video, hype the video. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you.
If a Democratic president someday calls the National Guard to a red state over what they see as open rebellion, but is what amounts to a demonstration that gets rowdy. I mean, is that not a fear of yours?
They're posting pictures of their kids because it's a demonstration, and they have a sniper on top of a building firing a high-caliber rifle at a nice facility because it's a demonstration, and they are engaging in vehicle ramming attacks.
But the National Guard isn't being sent to Texas. The National Guard isn't being sent to Dallas, where that sniper was.
Because the Dallas Police Department and the governor of Texas, well, you walked right into that one, have responded to every call for assistance and help. They gave a stand-down order in Chicago, and they gave a stand-down order in Portland. Do you realize that there's 11,000 federal law enforcement officers in Oregon? That's larger than the size of the FBI. Local and state police are resourced to deal with this kind of riotous assembly, but they have refused. They've been given a stand-down order. So
they've arrested some 70 people since June. They've been arresting folks on the ground. They've been arresting folks on the ground. They refute what you're saying outright.
We literally have the 911 audio of the stand-down order in Chicago.
At Kedzie, where that offending vehicle crashed, they ran the federal agent off the road. They fled on foot westbound 37th Place. Okay, so for MPD units responding to 39th Place in Kedzie per 999, if you guys can just For the units responding to 39th and Place in Kedzie, if you guys can start heading there as quick as you can, and then just hold tight for instructions with 999.
999.
999.
So the chief of patrol, clear everybody up. We're not responding over there.
Radio check. And again, per the chief of patrol, we have all the units that per 999. Chief of Patrol said all units clear out from there. We're not sending anybody over to that location.
Stephen, we're set to hear from J.B. Pritzker in just moments. He says that you're attempting to inflame tensions and create a war zone. He also says that you are profiling, that you're targeting black and brown people, even those who turn out to be here legally. What's your response?
Well, first of all, the black people in Chicago are thrilled that we're getting the illegal aliens out of their communities who are stealing their housing, jobs, and resources. You've seen the video of the town halls during the Biden administration where black citizens who are natives of Chicago were begging to have the illegals taken out of their country. What they've done is they've created a system of law in Chicago, in Illinois, where illegal aliens have far more rights than American citizens. If an American citizen, for example, commits a crime of sexual predation against a child, they'll cooperate with the FBI. If an illegal alien commits a crime of sexual predation against a child, that illegal alien will be shielded in an ICE no-go zone. I ask you the question, what is the right term to describe a local official declaring a no-go zone for ICE? Would you tolerate it for FBI, ATF, DEA? No, you would not. But there's an effort to delegitimize the core function of the federal government of enforcing our immigration laws and our sovereignty. It is domestic terrorism, it is insurrection, and no amount of insane hyperventilating lies from Pritzker or Johnson or any other Democratic official will change our minds on that. ICE officers should not have to live in fear and violence to do their jobs, period.
So on the substance of the question, is it the case that, as Pritzker frames it, you are profiling brown people, that this immigration crackdown is designed to go after people of color?
So obviously, I mean, okay, obviously no Republican is going to admit to going after black people or people of color. This is retarded, honestly. But literally, he just said that there's videos, and I've posted them here on the channel before. And there's also new ones. There's recent ones, not just old ones during the Biden administration. There's new ones where the black folks in Chicago are saying, thank you, President Trump, because we don't want these people here.
Let ICE do their job. This is what we voted for. I kid you not. When are y'all going to wake up and realize the politicians y'all chose sold us out for illegal immigrants? These people getting free housing, cars, jewelry, bitches, everything.
And yet, CNN Fake News wants to keep asking these questions. So I would say the question is, all right, so when Stephen Miller obviously says, no, that's not what we're doing, how many times are you going to keep asking him? Because, you know, you guys may or may not realize this, but they literally ask stuff like this every single time that a conversation involves illegal immigration and enforcement of immigration law. They ask it every time. So how many times are you going to keep asking the same thing? Like, what do you just expect one day the Republicans just going to crack, be like, yes, we're trying to round up the blacks. We're trying to round up all the browns, and we're trying to make it a white America. Obviously, that's never going to happen. And yet here we are.
It's such a, oh, what a dumb question. The illegal aliens who are here are taking
people. That case that, as Pritzker frames it, you are profiling brown people, that this immigration crackdown is designed to go after people of color.
It's such a, oh, what a dumb question. The illegal aliens who are here are taking jobs away from blacks, they're taking jobs away from whites, they're taking jobs away from Latinos, they're taking their health benefits away, they're taking their school slots away, and of course in many cases they're committing heinous crimes. We cannot have a system of law in this country that privileges illegal aliens over American citizens, and that's what they're doing. You know it, and I know it.
So that's not exactly a no, Stephen. Can you just unequivocally state that the immigration policy...
I said it's a dumb question. Okay.
Well, I appreciate
no,
that. But
it's a dumb question.
So no, this policy is not
I
designed
thought when I
to,
said it was a dumb question, it meant no.
Well, I just want to be clear and precise. I appreciate you trying to qualify my questions, but nevertheless.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to be this funny, but that was the stupidest moment. I mean, is this like the dumbest moment ever in fake news history? Like, well, you didn't say no, so I mean, is that a yes? I guess Stephen Miller saying that was a stupid question, like to this guy translated as, obviously we're discriminating against people of color. Are you stupid? This is just unbelievable. I'm sorry. I cannot take this. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Yes, I think it's a fair one that a lot of people have.
My full answer is no. That is a lie, and it's a dumb question. But you said something else baked into the premise of one of your questions. You said, well, aren't we provoking? Illinois governor says we're provoking actions that are unlawful. Why would the mere presence, just think about this for a second. If I put federal law enforcement and National Guard into a nice, sleepy southern town, is anyone going to riot? Is anyone going to try to shoot them in the face? Are they going
if someone
try to
goes
attack them in
into
the
a
street?
building
They would say,
full
this
of
is,
people in the
they
middle
would
of the
say, this is
night
great.
covering their
This is
faces without
amazing. Thank you for the
identification, without
resources.
identifying themselves, there might be concern among the community, especially if
Talking about
American
the trained
citizens
Iraqua
are
raid?
being, especially if American citizens
one of
are
the things that I hate about this, how you going to keep saying that people aren't identifying themselves? They literally pull up in vehicles that say ICE, and they wear literal uniforms that also say ICE, or in some cases the Border Patrol helps, and they have uniforms that say Border Patrol. So they have outfits that say who they are, and they have badges. I mean, they have everything. Guys, I'm floored that this is considered serious journalism. How did we get here? When did this start? I've seen plenty of videos, both clips and just raw, just recorded live streams of the past, and this is not how they used to be, including on CNN, ABC, CBS. I mean, they have all changed to basically just be straight up propaganda networks. I don't know what the hell happened. I mean, I don't know, did Trump break them or something? Because now things have gotten totally unhinged, where it's extremely adversarial. And where is all of this smoke for the I could see it if it was like both sides, but where's all this smoke for the Democrats when they obviously lie about stuff like, hey, Joe Biden is not looking too good. He's looking like he's, an old fossil. He's like 5.5 feet in the grave. Like, what do you have to say about that? I mean, do you deny that? I mean, these people have gotten to the point of just making me sick. That's why effectively it's my life's mission to make these people look stupid and inevitably take them down, combine and force it with all of these other smaller creators to create a different ecosystem, because these people are just not it. But these are just my thoughts, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
Y'all better wake y'all ass up. If it wasn't for Trump, America would be over, and starting with the black community. They ain't dumped none of them motherfuckers on the north side and these other people community. They ain't dumped them in nobody community but yours.